A lot of people I wouldn't expect here today. I saw Red Rover here, who I haven't seen in 4 years.
That's the Peach, right?
Yeah, I didn't know she was like in New York.
Yeah, I remember like I played like one friendly with her, and I remember thinking like I remember you. I just don't remember what your tag
You're saying
is.
you're saying Itai's playing bad?
Itai's look like Itai's looking amazing right now.
Instantly dies.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like I feel like people are sort of playing bad melee right now, but otherwise Itai's looking really great.
I think Itai's entire stock was great, and then Aklo's game sense and awareness let him outplay Itai in that one specific spot, and that's all they needed to take a stock.
Okay, so I set a poll recently on Twitter on what the most volatile matchup in Melee is, and this matchup won by like 51%.
What were the other options?
The other option that I picked, that I put on, was the Sheik Ditto with chain grabs,
okay.
And then I put Utter. So like that's literally the entire field right there, and like Fox Ditto still won, which I don't really agree with, but I don't know.
In Josh Man's words, from what he told me at a Gama once, the better Fox player, the person who's playing better that day wins.
Yes, that's how matchups typically work.
I just hard disagree with that. I think if I'm playing at a 10 out of 10 and Laud is playing at a 1.5 out of 100, I'm not beating his Peach with my Ice Climbers.
Wait, are we still talking about Fox Diddles?
No, I'm talking. You just said all matchups.
Yeah, no, like volatile.
Oh!
No, like the most volatile matchup is like, to me, I interpreted that as like the most coin flippy matchup, like the one where you're most like unsure about like what the result is gonna be. And because like the old commentary thing is just like, oh yeah, this is a volatile matchup, anyone can win, and all that, and I'm just like, I feel like there's no way like that's more so than like Sheik did us with some chain grabs.
I think it's just an easy thing to say. There's two Foxes on the screen, but you got to open with something, get the viewers reeled in. So the default is, this is a volatile matchup. Anything can happen. I got a double shine. Oh, Aklo just punched himself off the stage. Super volatile. Just like that, loses a stock.
Yeah, then I realized that like volatility for some people might actually just mean like a lot of fast stuff is happening really quickly. Or a lot of important stuff is happening really quickly.
Itai just wave landed off of 2 platforms into a bear instantly.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
What do you say it was volatile?
Okay, and then Kirby Kazi came in and said, actually the Icy's Dittos is the most volatile matchup in Melee. And I'm just like, yeah, I can see that, I guess. I don't know what's happening in that matchup.
I think the Icy's Ditto, normally the better player wins, or the player who's more prone to playing Icy's in the Ditto wins.
Okay.
I played against Nintendude and Beckman in it. And it not Beckman, sorry. Nikki. Beckman's in chat, that's why I messed it up. I'm not trying to gaslight, I swear.
Yeah.
Nintendo was really good at the matchup, and he told me that, yeah, I think I'm really good at the matchup. And Nikki wasn't as good in the matchup, and he told me it was one of his weakest matchups.
Yeah, it's a 3-0. It was a 3-0 last week.
Well, no, Nikki beat Nintendo 3-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But, like, I think currently Nikki's the better player.
Yeah,
so.
That makes sense. But yeah, like Foxy says that was really sloppy from Aklo. I mean, yeah, Aklo, like if you haven't watched Aklo this tournament, I feel like Aklo is like really, really playing terrible.
And despite that, he is taking a game off Itai.
I mean, like the thing is like, when you're top 10, you're terrible. Your floor is pretty good. Okay.
Usually, yeah. Usually. You know, I've thought about this, right? Because for the last couple of, actually, no. Literally since I started playing the game in 2016, there's been a pretty solidified top 10.
Right.
And last year, towards the end of the year, it kind of evened out. People realized Bluffin was not going to be ranked.
Right.
Aklo was above the field. Right now, the top 10 is
open.
Kind of murky because Wizzy hasn't entered anything.
Yeah.
And then there's like a pretty solid 7 players. And then after that, everyone's results are pretty varied right now. There isn't anyone who really stands out amongst the field.
In a lot of ways, that's like very exciting because, you know, like there could be like 3 new top 10ers this year or something. Like who fucking knows? It
could be really cool. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
And I'm kind of curious if it ends up panning out that a player will end up having results that put them above the pack, or ends up being a very close race, and it's going to be the closest race for top 10 ever.
Yeah. I mean, both is like sort of pretty exciting, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, Aklo, I don't know. It doesn't matter how bad Aklo is playing sometimes, I guess, because like he's looking really good right now.
I think Aklo cleaned it up, actually. It's not even that he's better playing it. He's like cleaned it up. There aren't as many like tech flubs. Aklo's playing a lot more patient. He was doing those dash dances in center stage.
Yep.
Wait for Itai to approach, because Itai has the what's the word? peanut brain syndrome that some foxes go into, where they'll just run forward and press the shine button as many times as possible.
Yep. Was shine the best punish on the side B there? I feel like you usually want grab.
I think grab is good, but shine it's kind of safer.
Sure.
You have more active frames.
I feel like you just had so much time there.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like shine, like Aklo usually grabs there. There we go. Here's the grab and it kills.
I think maybe he understands that like he might not be playing 100% right now and doesn't want to go for something that, if unsafe, could lead him to getting killed.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even Fox could get spot dot shine.
Everyone can spot dot shine.
Yeah, we're all equal in the world with spot dot shine.
He went to Dreamland?
Well, the thing is, I think last week Itai actually counterpicked Guava to Dreamland on Game 5. Which is like sort of wild, but I think Itai just likes a huge stage.
Aklo isn't Guava though.
I mean, I think it's just a stage he likes.
Yeah. Play the stage you like. Itai's got some interesting opinions. If you know anything about computer science and coding,
yeah.
Itai's favorite language is C++.
That is sort of interesting. That's the first one I learned, but it is sort of odd to have that as your favorite language.
Yeah, like learning it as your first language,
it's also not a great choice.
I wouldn't say it's a great choice either, but it's like, I've heard people doing it, but I've never met any developer in my entire life who has C++ as their preferred language.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That makes me want to talk to Itai.
It speaks to how unique of a mind he has.
Yeah, I'm like the tiny brain Python guy, which is like everyone.
A lot of people like Python. It's pretty it's straightforward.
It's great. I like it.
Easy to get to install third-party modules for, and I think it's very easy to learn it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Aklo just so down to stay in the corner right now, but like Itai's also just playing that situation very well, not diving in, just waiting for the option when he finally gets it.
Yeah, Itai just did full hop on the side platform to cover Aklo going to side platform 4 times in a row, and then did down smash into down smash, reading Aklo's dash back, and it worked both times.
Yeah, I feel like Aklo's playing like sort of stubborn today.
Telegraphed.
Yeah, like he like has stuff that he's looking for right now, and he sort of really wants to win via that stuff. Which is like, you know, pretty good, honestly, sometimes, because a lot of players aren't actually looking for anything.
I mean, it's good to play in your game plan, but if it's not working or it's being like, it's kind of telegraphed, you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like Aklo is doing, oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
I love that.
That was crazy.
Yeah, the pivot F smash. You can use it as a DM except for just a fuck you, I'm better option.
So crazy.
Itai covered Aklo going to side platform again and got the kill off of it.
Yeah.
I want to see if Aklo changes it up or Itai continues doing these preemptive aerials.
Did you see the SDI that Aklo did on that up tilt?
Yeah, that was wild.
That was so crazy from Aklo. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Aklo's shaking his head. He knows he's not completely in it. And that's fine.
Yeah.
So last stock, get this edge guard, waits out the air dodge.
Yeah,
very smart player.
Was Nair better than Baird?
I think that Nair covers the air dodge in better.
Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, more active frames. That one commentator hates Aklo.